Hey everyone, Genaro Rascon here, and welcome back to Mariachi Ingles. I wanted to take a little bit of time to give you guys an update on what's been going on with me the last couple of months. I'm sure you've noticed I haven't put out any new videos in about 4 months, but it's because I've been busy. That's the simple answer. I am a working musician and a teacher, so life gets in the way. Back in May, we had a very, very busy month with Mother's Day. As I'm sure most of you know, it's the busiest time of year for a lot of mariachis. I did film a lot of videos over that weekend, and my intention is to edit them together and make a nice little weekend vlog to document my Mother's Day experience as a mariachi, so you guys can see that. Also in June, I ended up taking a vacation. I went back to California for 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks, and I didn't film any stuff out there because I was on vacation. And when I came back, I started a new project as well. I started doing a radio show, a weekly radio show in Lexington called the La Plaza del Mariachi over on Lexington Community Radio. And that was really fun. That was a really cool project. I got to do a lot of really cool stuff. But of course, like I said, life gets in the way, and I wasn't able to finish that project, so I stopped hosting that show as well. And of course, I've been working. Like I said, I teach the mariachi ensemble over at Berea College in Berea, Kentucky, and also I'm affiliated with the Casa de Cultura in Lexington, Kentucky, and I teach a youth mariachi ensemble there. So with all of that stuff on my plate, I did kind of let the channel go by the wayside, but I wanted to let you guys know that I'm fine, I'm back. I intend to start putting out videos again, and I wanted to show you guys my commitment to that by doing a little tutorial today. As you guys can see, I'm wearing my traje de charro. I just got home from doing a gig out in Winchester, Kentucky, and I wanted to take this time to do a little tutorial. I can show you guys how to tie a moño de charro. So, as you can see, with a traje de charro, one of the most important accent pieces is the moño, or the bow tie. And mariachis wear what's called a moño de charro. This in particular is called a moño de listón, so a tie made of ribbon. A lot of modern mariachis, or a lot of mariachis that you'll see today, will wear moños that are already pre-made and pre-tied, and they'll have a little bit of elastic on them, kind of like this one. So it's a moño that's just already made and ready to go. It has a bit of elastic on it. You just pop it over your head, and that's it. It just fits under your collar, and it's basically like a clip-on earring. It's a fake moño, but I mean, they look nice, and they are absolutely beneficial if that's what you want to do. There's nothing wrong with using those, but I really, really like using these moños de listón. In my opinion, they give a little bit of added touch of authenticity because you do them yourself. You make your own tie, you tie them, they look nice. The problem is, a lot of people don't know how to tie a mariachi tie. I guess it's pretty similar to, a lot of the public. A lot of young guys don't know how to tie a regular tie. But I'm going to show you today how to tie a moño de listón. Hey guys, welcome back. My camera died a minute ago, so I had to turn off the video and start charging my camera. So I went away for a bit and had some dinner, but now I'm back. So we're in my bathroom now, as you can see. The reason we're in here is because I have a big mirror on the wall here, and it's just easier for me to work with the mirror than it is to work with the video monitor on the lens of the camera there. It's mirrored the wrong way. It's very confusing for me to tie the tie. So I'm going to work in my mirror, and you guys can watch there, and hopefully I explain this well for you guys. Step 1, you need to have a shirt that buttons all the way to the top. First of all, it looks better, and second, this top button is your point of contact. If you have a shirt that doesn't button all the way up, or it's too tight or too small, buy a bigger shirt. There's nothing else I can tell you about that. So, these moños, they're made of either silk or nylon or satin, any kind of fabric that's very, very loose and has a lot of what I call drape. Okay? It has to fall over any point of contact. Otherwise, if it's too stiff or if it's not the right kind of fabric, your moño is going to look really ugly. It's not going to have the right form. It's not going to work. So, silk or satin. They need to be between 40 and 44 inches long to do this kind of moño that I'm going to show you. There's another kind that goes all the way around your neck, and those need to be about 60 to 64 inches long. But for what we're doing here, 40 to 44. Step 1, we're going to take the end of your moño. You're going to push it between the first and second buttons of your shirt and out the top side. Okay? Like that. pull it until it is even with the other end. Okay, you want these two ends to be exactly even, just like this. Okay, now take the one that's on top and move it out of the way. You don't need it right now. This first step right here, rather this second step I guess, we're going to form the left side of the moño. Take your left thumb and use it as an anchor. Put the fabric around your thumb and gather it with your right thumb and index finger like that. Okay, now you take this left little bunny ear and move it off to the side. That's the first one. Now, to make the second one, we take the top part and we put it out in front like this. Okay, we're going to hold it between our index and middle fingers like that. Okay, we're still holding it on the bottom too. So, we've made the left bunny ear and now we've took the top down and put it over in the front. What we've done is we formed a loop of fabric. This is going back behind the shirt through the front button and is being held by my thumb on the underside here. So, now take this, the one that we just brought down, and we're going to push it through this side to the other side. This is going to form the right side of the moño. Take this, push it through the loop behind your thumb, through to the other side. You see that there? Okay, now we've got the two sides. Very carefully, you can release with your right hand and grab that part. There you go. And now just pull it tight. There's your bow tie. Okay, so this is 80% of the work done already. The rest of the work here is just making it look nice. So pull the knot until it's nice and tight. Okay, now the rest of the work is just evening it out. Grab the knot so that it doesn't come undone, and you're going to pull on these tails. You see how the tails of the moño are much longer than the ears? These are the ears and these are the tails. All you got to do is grab the knot and gently pull on the tails till they're about as long as you want them. You want the tails to be just a little bit longer than the ears so that they stick out the bottom. Same on this side. We're going to grab the knot and pull this tail a little bit like that. Okay, so this is mostly done here. Now, you see how the fabric is kind of bunched up on this side? All we want to do is flatten that out. Okay, grab the ear, spread it out. You want the fabric to be as spread as possible. Okay, spread it out. Basically, you're just trying to make it look nice. Same thing on the other side. Grab the fabric. It's kind of folded over there. You can flip that. Make that look nice. And there it is, guys. There's your Moño de Charro. So it's going to take you guys some doing. It's going to take some practice. Okay? This is not something that I learned to do overnight. It takes a lot of practice. To undo the tie, simply grab one of the tails, and pull. And it comes all the way undone. Let's try that again. Okay? So step one, push it through your shirt and out the top. Make sure the tails are even. Pull it until the tails are even. You want them to be the same length. Take the top part, move it out of the way. You don't need it right now. Take your left thumb, use it as an anchor. Use your right thumb and middle finger, or your right thumb and index finger to grab the fabric around the first loop. Okay, that's your first loop. That's the left side. Move it over to the left, get it out of the way. Now we take, with your left hand, you take the top part, bring it around the front. Grab it with your index and middle. And you've made that loop. You're going to take this, the top part that you just pulled down. I'm going to push it behind your thumb through the loop out the other side. Okay, that's the right side. You can let go at this point very carefully and pull the knot tight. That's it. That's all the work done. The rest of it is just evening it out and making it look nice. Pull the tails. There's going to be a lot of push and shove here. Make this a little bit longer, make the tail a little bit shorter. Keep doing that until they're even and it looks nice. Then you just spread it out. You want the ears to be spread out. You want the tails to be just a little bit shorter than the ears. So this one's a little bit long right now. I'm going to pull the tail just like that. And there it is. There's your Moño de Charro. That's it. I hope that works out for you. This is going to take a lot of practice, guys. So try that. I'm going to show you real quick how to do the same thing with the other kind of moños, the ones that are 60 inches long and go around your neck. For this, you're going to need to, again, button the top button on your shirt, but put your collar up because this thing is going all the way around your collar. I have one here that's super long, it's 60 inches long. It's going to go all the way behind your neck. And you're going to make sure they're the same length again. You want it to be right in the middle behind your neck. And then you're just going to tie a simple knot. Okay? Just like that. Tie it so that it meets right in front of your neck. Okay? Now, put your collar down over the top of it. So this tie goes all the way behind and around your neck and out your collar out the front side. Now every other step is exactly the same as what we just did. Take the top one, move it out of the way, use your left thumb, form the first loop, grab it with your right index and thumb, take the top part, put it out in front, grab it with your middle and index, push it through the other side, now you can grab it and even them out. Make the knot and just do the work of evening it out. I don't like this kind of tradition. This is the traditional kind of material that is used. You can find these in a lot of like Mexican novelty shops and things like that. I don't like this material. It's too stiff. It doesn't make a nice looking moño in my opinion. Anyway, do the same steps. There it is, Moño de Charro. These little things are called the barbilla. I don't like them. I think they're ugly. Anyways, pull that until the tails and the ears are just about the same length. That's it. That's your Moño de Charro. So that's it for the tutorial, guys. I hope that I explained it well enough that you can learn it. And if there's any tips or tricks that you need, if you're interested in buying some of these moños, leave me a comment below or get in touch with me. I do make them. And, you know, once you get the hang of it, it's not a difficult process, okay? Like I do this every day. And eventually, it just kind of becomes second nature. I hope that you guys enjoyed the tutorial for today. This is Mariachi Ingles. Thank you guys.